Week 4. The Bears lost their last matchup against the Lions. Can Detroit do it again? Find out next.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right in the Motor City. Today, our Thanksgiving coverage continues with a good one here between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play 2.5 months, you're ready for some time off to get set for the home stretch.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Bears, they too come in off the bye, so we should have two teams that are eager to get back at it.
And players are creatures of habit. You can bet they enjoyed the time off, but you know they're also ready to get right back into the swing of things.
It's been a tradition since the early days of the NFL, and we're off on Thanksgiving Day in Detroit. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
You're talking about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, it's the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Second down, here's an option right. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Back to throw. Jennings. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
So no advantage in this game for either quarterback in terms of coming off that open week, huh?
Yeah, they both had buys.
Both had them, so you got to figure both of them went back, watched some extra tape, polished up their game, checked out their fundamentals, but they also both had an extra week to prepare for each other's defenses. This could be a whole lot of fun.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Toss left to Montgomery. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
So now facing a 3rd and 16 following back-to-back running plays that went in the wrong direction. Here's Fields. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. On the return is Williams. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Flush to his right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Bears take over. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And they, almost to a man, told us how excited they are to be playing in this traditional Thanksgiving game. But we have to remember, this is a team that lost on Sunday. Now they get a very quick turnaround to play again. How difficult is that to do?
It's difficult under any normal circumstance. When you're coming off of a loss and you have a quick turnaround, the first thing is to put the loss behind you and move forward. But when you're playing on Thanksgiving Day, everyone's watching you. It's an added bonus, though, because now you put the loss behind you. Get that taste out of your mouth, because the taste you want is victory, turkey, and pumpkin pie.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Fields. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Fields. And that is incomplete. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That's a double win there, partner. You keep out of the return man's hands, and you pin him inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
Another shot now for this Lions offense. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit, because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. On second down, Swift. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got this, complete to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Lions.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to.
But Matt Eberflus clearly in disagreement with that last call, and he's going to throw the challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So for Matt Eberflus, a challenge well spent. Back to the running game with Swift. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They'll try and run here with Swift. It's a gain of 4 there and gives them a new set of downs. The Lions at 6-4 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
On first down, Jennings. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. A nice throw there for the first down. And this is a big moment for this young man under center. You know, he's had a few months now to get acclimated to life in the NFL, but you got to think, a little extra pressure here, right, CD? I mean, you're getting the start on Thanksgiving in front of the national audience.
Especially since you and I both know he's watched this game since he was, what, 4, 5, 6 years old? And dreamed of playing in it. In fact, his family sent us some of those videos of he and his family in the backyard playing their Turkey Bowl games themselves. So now he's going from the backyard to the big stage, and here he is.
54 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
On first and 10, Jennings. Open man right side of St. Brown. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Anthony McFarland, his first carry of the ball game. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Here we go now on first and goal. Off the play fake. Jennings rolling to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Looking to throw. Jennings. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Lions go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Picking up where they left off before the open week that they had last week as they won going into that. And no signs of being stale.
No, and that's really big for them because there's a trust factor that goes into this. Because what often happens, if you win the game before your open week, you should get more time off. But if you win the game before the open week, get more time off, and don't play well the next time out, that goes away. So they're making a statement that they like that time off.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Chicago offense set to get started. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we could walk away with a win.
To throw again on second down. Fields. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
A gain of 14. First down, Bears. That's the end of the first quarter.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Fields leaving it with Montgomery here on the option. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
First and 10, it's Herbert. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. No, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And here's Bradley Pinion now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. We're going to look at Amon-Ra St. Brown as his offense readies for the next drive. And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easily.
And the best part of what he's done so far is allows him and the team to relax their pursuit a little bit. Meaning, if they just have normal games, they'll get to the 1,000-yard mark. They don't have to force anything. But one of the reasons he's having the year he's having is what I call route running arrogance. They think there's no one that can cover them. No matter how many people are put in his direction, it just doesn't matter. He's going to find a way to beat them. And so far this year, he's done exactly that.
He sure has. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. Back to throw. Jennings. Steps away, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Robert Quinn in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Well, you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They said hello in a big way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
Jack Fox out to punt here on fourth down. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Back to throw, Fields. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
On now to punt, here's Bradley Pinion.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Back to the air on 2nd down. Jennings.
Throw right side, taken in by Collins. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here comes Swift.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit.
Great coverage there. Holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Over the middle to Beckham.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Bears 1st down.
Here comes Mooney now in the jet sweep.
And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. On second down, Montgomery. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. On third down, they go Montgomery. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery.
To the 36-yard line, stop there.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Fields. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB.
And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Fields now to throw.
And he comes back with one complete.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now it's Fields.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bears are an extra point away from drawing level.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and the end result is a Bears touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
And Detroit getting set to go now.
And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Looking to throw. Jennings.
That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Jack Fox now gets set to punt. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And taken right on the 30. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bears going to take over now late in this first half, as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. Fields on first down.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Back to the air, Fields on second down.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Levi Onwuzurike, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
Okay, you know my bias is not to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. What else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on 1st down. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all tied. So we're at halftime here in the annual Thanksgiving game in Detroit, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks so much. We'll get back to you and Charles in Detroit in just a moment. But first, let's take a look at what's following our 2 games later today. We'll start in the early window and begin up in Minneapolis. A tough one for the homestanding Vikings, as they'll be forced to reckon with the Atlanta Falcons. Plenty to like about the late afternoon games as well. As you see by the highlight, these guys are in for a battle, taking on the Green Bay Packers. And then finally, we wrap up the week with a good one on Monday Night Football between the Miami Dolphins and the New Orleans Saints. Moving on, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Bears. And they were able to find some success running the football, which is something they'll need to continue to do in a close game like this one. Meanwhile, for the Lions, we take a look there at the numbers for them running the football in that first half.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. On the return, it's Tristan Ebner from his end zone. The Bears offense set to go to begin the 3rd quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Read option, here's Montgomery. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
Sometimes it's hard. Patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
On first down, it's Fields.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
To throw is Fields.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it. Most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete there to Beckham. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
Montgomery hit, and the ball is loose. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And at this stage in the game, sure, you wanted the touchdown. You're already in the red zone, but, boy, you squandered a chance to at least get the field goal there. So no points out of this, and we stay tied.
Very disappointed team. No one more disappointed than the kicker who thought he had a chance to be the hero of the day. All they had to do was trot him out on the field. They didn't even give him the opportunity.
Following the fumble recovery, Jennings. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. A good pickup there at 22.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll get this to the 32.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Jennings.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4, and it was the Lions who got the road victory in that one, so they'll be looking to claim the season series now here at home in Detroit.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Forced out to his left. And this one is incomplete. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by Jaquan Brisker.
To throw on 3rd down, Jennings. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Roquan Smith. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, obviously the pass rush gets the glory and the statistics on this play. But the coverage, they deserve a ton of credit, too. Denied open windows, erasing quarterback's targets one by one. Everywhere he looked, someone was covered. Only a matter of time before someone got there to bring him down.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
A shotgun snap. Fields completes a Mooney on the slant. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on 3rd down. You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it and were able to keep the drive moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Fields. There's Mooney with another catch. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Here's Fields.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Going up the gut, Montgomery. Now we're going to get a stoppage. There appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here's Fields. Locates Mooney on the out route.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Throwing on 3rd down. Fields.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line.
Aiden Hutchinson.
And they're to drop it for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away from pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Chicago. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
That's a gain of 3.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Man open, it's St. Brown, he's got it. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Here's a handoff to Swift.
A nice little juke. We're on to the fourth here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Operating from the gun, Jennings. He's got it to Williams.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Off play action, Jennings. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he's taken down, but not 10-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
Throwing on first down, Jennings.
Throw over the middle, he finds Williams.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal.
Swift will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown. So part of it was a passing game to drove it down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Now the try here for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the 31, Fields. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives them a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield And when they see openings, take their shots.
On first down, Fields. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From the 50, here's Fields. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that would be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. To the air again, Fields. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but it does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Chicago. And this punt sails over the sideline, and the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line.
Time for another look at this Lions offense. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll start on the ground with Swift.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard, 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, loss of yardage ugly.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Once again, it's Swift.
Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Jennings. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
This is brought in at the 21. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Bears take over.
Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Back to throw, Fields. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Here's Williams to return. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Lions will take over.
Detroit's offense ready to take over.
This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
On the option to give to Swift here. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 18.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. With a tackle there by Malcolm Rodriguez. Off the option, here's Montgomery.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Now Fields.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. They'll go option on 2nd down, right side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Holding offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Fields.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Fields. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Benson Mayowa coming in and dropping for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Chicago. On the return is Williams. Now a hit and a loose football. And now hang on here. The door, can you hear it? It's a little open.
Is that the squeaky hinges that I'm hearing right now? Yeah, the door.
Is that too high pitch?
No, not at all. The door is open a little bit. It's almost like when you told those horror stories on the camping trip, right? And now, look out.
Yeah.
We've got a little bit different look on the game at this point.
Big momentum swing here in the 4th on the punt fumble.
Now a 1st down throw. Fields.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
From the 36,
Fields.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Fields now to throw.
Buying time to his left.
They'll get it inside the 20. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the 1st down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Fields going to hurry his guys to the line.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game.
Fields.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Lions will take over.
No surprise. They try to throw the ball on 4th down, but it gets batted down. They don't pick it up.
Well, a little football 101. When you're going toward that quarterback, you see he's going to start to throw. Get your hands up,
Get your hands up, affect the play, and then everyone get your hands up. When the ball gets to the receiver, moment of truth, knock it away.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
On the handoff, this is Swift.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. They put up their goal at the beginning of
They have to finish the season strong, but you got to think that going forward for next year, they're going to jump that number up a little bit higher.